Hello. How's everybody doing? Um, all right. Here we are. Um, I just wanted to hop on a little early and see if we can get and yeah. So we are starting in like 9 minutes. So um ish. But I just wanted to hop on so that we were connected and ready to go. So I hope everything is going well in your part of the world right now and or as well as it can be. Um, we'll just focus on the things that we can do to keep ourselves healthy today. So that'll be it. Um, yeah, just waiting for some people to log on here. I see one friend. I'm gonna grab some water while we're starting. Mm. Mm. Hi, Kelly. So if you're hopping on, you and I'll repeat this in a couple minutes too. You don't need any equipment for this class at all. If you want a mat is, or if you have a mat, mats are great. If you have a hardwood floor or um, that where your feet can stick a little bit, then that's great too. If you just have carpet, you just have carpet, and you just do what you can. Um, I have a blanket to sit on. You can use a pillow. You can use a couch cushion. That's just to make yourself a little bit more comfortable. Um, I have some blocks with me, but you can use books. You can use anything that will be sturdy to prop your hands up, um, um, if you're wanting that. But you don't need them either. So that's great. We'll flow a little bit if you're flowing with kiddos. That's great too. Um, because they'll do what they'll do. And yeah, um, it'll be fun to, I'm sure that the whole family can have fun through it and flow a little bit. So yeah. If anybody has questions, please write a comment while we're still waiting to get started. Hi, Mom. Mm. All right. My dog's barking at something. I'm not sure what, but she's not allowed in the yoga room because it'll be quite the wrestling match if she's in here. Um, Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. I got my little ear pods in. Not a fancy earring. Mm, all right. So if you're just hopping on, you might want some water, um, just because we're gonna move a little bit, get the blood flowing a little bit, especially if you've been hanging out. Um, Blocks are optional. If you have yoga blocks, you can use them. If you don't want them or don't have them, you don't, it's totally optional. Um, you can use a book too, or a study book that kind of sits like this if you want a little bit more height at the front of your mat. You don't even have to have a mat, as long as your feet can stick on something. That's wonderful. You might use a blanket to sit on. Um, yeah, but really, all you need is you, and that's it. Mm. Hoping everyone's doing all right. Staying home, staying healthy. Maybe having some dance parties. Dance parties are always good. Since we got time to dance. Speaking of, if there's any music that you want to put on, I'm not going to be having music in this, but you can put on your own music at home if you're looking for some music. Um, Totally up to you. Uh, that way you can personalize it. So if you want something like really upbeat, or if you want something a little more calming right now, anything's good. So I'm going to write this in the comments too. All right. And we're going to be focused on what we are grateful for today. Hello, Kimmy. Hi, Eliza. Happy that we got. All right. I almost ended the video by accident. Oh, technology. Technology. Awesome. No required equipment here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Yay. Hi. Makes me happy seeing all these names pop up from all different parts of my life. It's very cool. Everyone's welcome, 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 welcome. Um, so I wrote in the comments, welcome everyone. If you're just getting here, you're perfectly on time. I just logged on a little bit early just in case. just in case technology was being funny today. Um, if you're just logging on, you can have a mat. You don't need a mat. You you can be on carpet or hardwood or whatever feels good to you. I'm using yoga blocks, or you don't have to use blocks. There won't be anything like too crazy going on. If you want to prop your hands up a little bit higher, books, you can use books if you want. You might grab a blanket or a pillow to sit on, just a little more comfortable. And if you want some of your own music, you can turn your music on at your home. It's I won't have any music playing here, so you can choose your own music if you'd like. And what else? I don't know. Happy that you're here, and we're gonna move together. If the other thing I was gonna say, if you have kiddos and kiddos want to join you, that's awesome too. Because kids can move through this as well, and their attention will be their attention, but we can't do anything about that. So that's all great too. Dogs and cats are welcome. PJs are more than welcome. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for right now. I guess we'll get started here. I just love seeing all these names. Okay, we'll get started. All right, so I've got a nice big blanket here that I'm just gonna sit on. And you can sit however feels comfortable. So if cross-legged feels comfortable to you, if out in front of you feels comfortable to you, something different, find what feels good. All right, so we're gonna start by shaking it out because we got stuff to shake out lately. And we'll shake it out. Maybe find a little stretch just so you're feeling like you can settle in here. Uh, Whatever feels the best for you. And that goes for the whole entire class. So if at any point something feels like pain in the body, please back off a little bit. If any point you're feeling like you just need to lay down, do whatever feels the best for you. All right. So these first breaths are letting go breaths. Inhales through the nose, exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Maybe you're making some noise. Maybe the eyes close or just lower the gaze down to the floor for a moment. Shoulders can relax away from the ears. And invite the body here with these exhales to start to relax into the floor. Just letting gravity kind of pull you down, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Let the back relax a little bit here. Let the legs feel heavy. And with your next exhales, invite your mind to relax and release along with the body. If it's feeling like the mind is really active today, then invite the mind to just follow that inhale and exhale of the breath. Maybe you even count the breaths to give the mind something to do in this moment. Or if you're not a fan of counting, you might say inhale and exhale out loud or to yourself. And then take a moment here with the mind just to scan down through the body from the head all the way to the toes and notice any sensations that are present today. They might be physical sensations. You might feel really relaxed in one part of your body. Maybe there's some tension in other parts of the body. You might feel some emotions present today. There might be other thoughts that are kind of running through. You don't have to change any of them in this moment. Just notice what's here. And then keep that scan moving all the way down to the toes. As you make your way down to your toes, begin to deepen your breath right into the belly. So we're looking for longer exhales today. Let the breath fill up that whole space of the belly. So down into the pelvis, into the lower back, the side bodies, the front of the body. On your next inhale, let that breath start to deepen from the belly up to the middle of the lungs. Starting to expand the ribs a little bit here. Nice long inhales and exhales. Nice and slow. On your next inhale, let that breath travel from the belly all the way up to the collarbone and exhale from the collarbone down to the belly. Breathing in and out through the nose or in through the nose and out through the mouth, whatever feels the best to your body. Keep that breath moving, that full deep inhale, full exhale. Notice that the breath starts to sound like a wave, like an ocean wave. Maybe even sounds like you're listening to a seashell. Oftentimes, when you think about what all the obstacles and things that we have coming up in our current environment, especially. We can try to swim against the wave or we can swim with the wave and do our best to just ride it into the shoreline. Going with the flow of whatever's here and doing just the best that we can. One of the ways that we might ride that wave is by practicing gratitude for anything that's here. It might be something that shows up in your practice today. It might be just reminding yourself through the practice, I can move, I can breathe, I can do my best to be here right in this moment right now. Maybe there's other things that you notice around you while you move through your practice today that you can be grateful for. Notice what comes up and what wants to come up. Let's take a big, full, deep breath together. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. On your inhale, feel your sits bones and your legs press down into the floor. Feel your spine rise up out of your pelvis. Your crown of your head might press towards the ceiling. Shoulders can roll up and back, opening the heart, opening the collarbone. Full deep breath here. On your next inhale, feel yourself rise and lift just a touch more. And exhale, chin down towards the chest. Let the shoulders relax here. Beautiful. Wiggle out the jaw. Scrunch and stretch the face. Make any noises you need to at any point in time. Find some movements with your head coming into the neck. Big deep breaths as you continue to move. This can look like anything, so it might be side to side for you feels best. Might be up and down, shaking your head yes or no. If you tip your chin up, make sure not to tip the head back too far, just because these muscles are a little not quite as strong as the ones in the back. Keep that breath moving. Maybe wiggle out the jaw a little bit more. Beautiful. Start to make your way all the way back to center. If there's a little more stretching that wants to come through, you can allow that. Come all the way back to center, chin down towards the chest. Hands come down to the sides. On your inhale, sweep your arms out and all the way up. Lift the chin. Find a stretch at the top that's just like a waking up the body. Doesn't have to look like anything. It doesn't have to look like mine. It can just look like yours, whatever the body naturally would like to do here. Groans, sighs, yawns, everything's welcome always. The nice thing about having this little live home practice is that if you make any funny faces, nobody can see you except your dog or your kids or your family or anything. Beautiful. And we'll be making some more funny faces as we keep going because that's always fun. Awesome. All right, bring it all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull it back into cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the heart. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it back. Big exhales out the mouth. Big inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale one more time. Exhale, lean forward over the legs. Doesn't matter how your legs are here, just let the head be heavy. Find a little bit of movement. It should feel nice for the lower back, for the middle back, maybe even into the upper back. Just finding a little side to side flow. Beautiful. Walk both of your hands over to the right side. Let yourself sink in here. Big inhale. Beautiful. Walk it back through center over to the left side. Big deep breath. Beautiful. All the way back to center. Let the head be really heavy. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Roll yourself up your spine. Shoulders come up and back. Hands placed behind the hips or next to the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Press the belly button and the chest forward. Full deep breath here, opening the heart. One more. Beautiful. Walk yourself all the way back to center. On your inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Beautiful. Right hand's going to come down towards the mat. Left hand will reach over the top. Big inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale to the opposite side. Continue on your breath. Just starting to warm up. Just starting to open the side bodies. Let the hips be really heavy here. So if you feel your hip lifting off like this, see if you can root it back down. Maybe you don't lean over as much. Beautiful. Awesome. Bring it all the way back to center. Take a nice big inhale, reach the fingers up. Exhale, you're going to lean forward, send the hands back behind you into a little airplane. Head can come down towards the floor as much as it would like to. Big inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, bring it down. So we're going to add a little bit of a breath here with your movement. My favorite one to do in class. Nice big inhale. And on your exhale, when you come down, you'll stick your tongue out. Out through the mouth. This is called lion's breath. We're going to do this a few times here. Releases the jaw, activates the lymph system, the thyroid. And the jaw holds a lot of tension. So we want to release that today. Let's do it one more time. Big inhale. Awesome. Inhale, sweep it back up. Exhale, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the heart. Beautiful. Maybe find a little twist. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep it all the way back up. And we'll start a twist over to the right side. Right hand will come behind you or next to your hip. Left hand to your right thigh. Big inhale, press it tall with the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Full breath. One more. Beautiful. On your inhale, sweep the hands all the way back through, rainbow them all the way up. Exhale over to the left side. Left hand drops behind you, right hand to your left thigh. Press up nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Full breath. One more. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep it back up. Exhale, find that twist to the right one more time. Big inhale to press tall. Exhale to twist deep. Full breath. Beautiful. Keep your torso twisted. Just turn the head to look over the left shoulder. Full breath. Turn back over the right. And rainbow the hands all the way back up. Twist over to the left side. Inhale, press tall. Exhale, twist deep. Turn to look over the right shoulder with the head, keeping the torso twisted. Beautiful. Back over to the left shoulder. Inhale, sweep it all the way back up. Wiggle the fingers at the top. Wiggle them all the way down. Beautiful. If you're sitting on anything, you might move it off to the side somewhere. Your feet can come out in front of you. And then just windshield wiper the knees side to side for a moment. Beautiful. Feet can be right in front of your hips here. We'll take a nice big inhale. Exhale, pull it back to cactus arms. Maybe lean back if you want a little more core activation here. Let's add those lion's breaths. Beautiful. If you want a little bit more, maybe you pull it back, bring your feet up, and then kick a little bit. Beautiful. One more. The kids will love this too. Beautiful. Soles of the feet come together. Lean forward towards the feet. Find a little movement side to side. Nice hip opener here. Full breath. Beautiful. Inhale, press it back up. Knees come back together. We're going to flip over to hands and knees. This is another good place to have a blanket or a pillow if you want to put something underneath your knees if it doesn't feel wonderful to be on your knees here. Hands are going to be right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips, really widespread fingers. We're going to start by just tapping the toes on the ground. Beautiful. Tuck the toes under, send the hips back towards the heels, find a little rock side to side. Big deep breath. Beautiful. You can leave the toes tucked here if you'd like. On your inhale, you're going to think cat-cow here. Arch the back up towards the ceiling. Start to move the hips forward, shifting the weight over to the hands. On your exhale, flip the belly down, tailbone in the head, come up towards the ceiling. Come back towards the hips here. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring it back. Continue on your breath. Again, toes can be tucked here if you'd like a little extra stretch into the feet. If that's feeling like a little too much sensation, untuck the toes. That's wonderful as well. Beautiful. The next time you come up, pause here. Awesome. Walk the hands forward of the shoulders. Find some hip circles. Big deep breaths. Opposite direction. Awesome. Come all the way back to center. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips here. Toes untucked. Nice and active through the core here. So we don't want the belly to drop down and the tail to lift. We want it to be nice and solid, nice flat back. Your right foot is going to go straight back. You'll kick out the heel. Take a nice big inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it out, nice and long. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, big inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, send it straight back. You'll cross over the foot across the left foot. Knees come together. Feet can be a little bit wider away from each other. Send the hips back towards the heels and just rock side to side. Just as far as feels good for you. Beautiful. Come all the way back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Little twisty here. You're going to come up into a version of downward dog and then walk the feet apart from each other, untwist the legs, wait, or what is this called? Pedal the feet, or walk your dog, bending one knee and then the other, starting to get the calves and the hamstrings stretched out here. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Nice and slowly, knees drop down to the mat. Hands come back underneath the shoulders here, back in your tabletop. Send a left foot back, energy out the heel here. Pull that belly in so you're not dropping or crunching into the lower back. Nice big inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more like this. 1 more. Beautiful. Send that heel back and then cross it over. Knees come together, nice and close. Feet can come a little wider apart. Send the hips back towards the back of your mat. Maybe a little wiggle side to side. Again, only doing what feels good to you. If this does not feel great for your knees, you can skip this part and just make your way into down dog. Come all the way back to center. Maybe walk the hands forward just a little bit. Tuck the toes under. And come up into your twisty down dog. Pedal the feet here. Big deep breaths. Excellent. Walk nice and slow. Tiptoe the feet towards the hands. Bend into the knees. Let the head be really heavy. Maybe you grab on the opposite elbows. Maybe your hands are on the floor. Doesn't matter. Whatever feels good. And wag the tail. Big deep breath. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Generous bend in the knees. Roll it up real slow. Real slow. Big breaths. Always got that breath moving. As your head lifts, shoulders roll up and back. Beautiful. Full breath here. You might feel a little energy in the head with this transition. See if you can breathe through it. Ride that wave. Settle the energy. Feet are right underneath the hips. Maybe wiggle into the feet a little bit more. Really press down into the floor. Feel the spine rise up nice and tall. Hands are down by the sides. Crown of your head is pressing up towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears. Full breath. Beautiful. On your inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Beautiful. Inhale, hands come to the knees or the shins. Halfway lift. Just lengthen the spine here. Exhale, fold down. Find that tail wag again. Bending through the knees, maybe grabbing on the opposite elbows. Breaths are wonderful because they get out that stagnant energy in the very bottom of the lungs. Even those goddess breaths, they're fun noises to make anyway. Come all the way back to center. We're going to do that roll up one more time. Nice and slow. Roll it up. Beautiful. Shoulders roll up and back. Big deep breath. Awesome. On your inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend through the knees. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. From here, you're going to send your right foot straight back. You might be on your toe back behind you. You might lift it up for a little bit more of a balance practice. You can use blocks or books here or just have the fingertips on the ground. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, pull the knee towards the nose. Big inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. You got it? Beautiful. Send that toe straight back And then nice and slowly walk yourself back. Both of your legs might have a little bit of a bend in them. You'll pull in through the lower belly on your inhale, lift, press in through both of the feet. Beautiful. Exhale, sink into a lunge here. Big deep breath. You got it. Shoulders relax down the back. Knee is not any further than the ankle here. Back heel is lifted. Full deep inhale. Full exhale. Beautiful. Let's add those lion's breaths. Big inhale, press through the feet, rise up tall. Exhale, cactus arms, lion's breath. Beautiful. Inhale. Open the heart on your exhale. One more. Beautiful. On your inhale, lift up nice and tall. The front leg is a little bit more straight here, but a little bend in the knee. You can wiggle the fingers all the way down to the hips. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, lean forward just a bit. So activating the core, pulling in that belly button, lifting up towards the shoulders. Full deep breath. Beautiful. Maybe the back heel drops a little bit more. Beautiful. On your inhale, lift up, lift all the way up. Exhale into your lunge. Nice big inhale. And then nice and slowly start to melt it forward towards the front of your mat. Press off of the back foot, half fold here. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, palms come together. Exhale, down to heart center. Full breath. So transitioning from this movement where we're exerting a little bit more energy to the stillness. Notice what's here. Not needing to change anything that's happening. Just riding the wave of what's showing up in your practice today. And maybe finding little bits of gratitude for whatever's showing up. On your next inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe the ha breaths come in somewhere here. Fingertips can come down to the mat or to blocks, to books. Shift the weight into the right foot. You'll kick that toe back. Maybe it stays on your mat. Maybe it lifts up into some version of warrior 3 here. Nice big inhale. Stretch it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Beautiful. One more. Just kidding. One more. Send that foot back and nice and slowly walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Little bit of a bend in both of the knees. And from here, we're going to press really firmly through the feet, pull in through the lower belly. On your inhale, lift up nice and tall, press through both feet, straighter legs. Exhale, sink into your lunge. 2 more like this. Let's do 3 more like this. Lion's breath. Nice big inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Sink it down. Maybe wiggle the shoulders a little bit. Inhale, lift up. Wiggle the fingers all the way down to the hips. Bending from the hip crease here, not from the waist. Nice big inhale, lengthen the spine, press through both of the feet. Exhale, lean it forward. So your modified pyramid pose here. You should feel a stretch in the back of this leg. Full deep breath, maybe a little balance practice as well. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift it up. And then feel your fingertips lift up. Nice and tall, big inhale. Exhale, sink into your high lunge. Full breath. Shoulders relaxed. Awesome. And then nice and slowly, hands come down to your mat. Press off of your back foot. Come all the way forward into a half fold. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Awesome. Hang on to opposite elbows here. Bend through the knees. Wag the tail side to side. Full deep inhales, full exhales, right into the back of the body. Head is really heavy. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Generous bend in the knees. Roll yourself up the spine really slow. See if you can make it last. Shoulders roll up and back. Hands come behind you. Maybe in airplane arms, maybe the fingers interlace here. You'll press the knuckles away or press the fingers away. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Open the heart. Full breath. One more here. Beautiful. Release the hands. Big inhale out into a T position. I'm going to face you for this. You don't have to turn if you don't want to. Big inhale to a T position. Exhale, give yourself a big hug. Doesn't matter which arm is on top. You'll walk the fingers towards the shoulder blades as much as you can. Bend through the knees a little bit here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lean it forward. Generous bend through the knees. Maybe find a little movement side to side. This should feel really nice in between the shoulder blades, the middle back, maybe even the lower back. Full deep breath. Right into the back of the heart there. Come all the way back to center. Nice big inhale. Bring it all the way up. Unfurl. I forgot to ask you to notice which arm is on top. Find the opposite arm on top. If it feels different, it probably is the right arm. Nice big inhale. Press it up. Walk the fingers towards the shoulder blades and then lean it forward. Bend the knees. Wag the tail side to side. If you did the same arm, don't worry about it. Not the end of the world. Full breath. Come all the way back to center on your inhale. Unfurl. Bring the hands all the way down. Interlace the hands at the back once again. Big inhale or airplane fingers. Full breath. One more big inhale. Release the hands on your inhale. Lift all the way up. Exhale. Bend the knees. Forward fold. Big inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Hands come down to your mat. Shift your weight into your left foot. Send your right foot back into your high lunge here. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders as much as you'd like to. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lower that right knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes. So you have the knee right over the ankle. If it's going further than the ankle, you can scooch the foot forward here and start to sink into that front knee. Nice full breath. Beautiful. Walk your fingers back. Toes come up towards the ceiling. Little bit of a bend in this knee still because we want the big muscles to stretch here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, lean towards the leg as much as you'd like. Beautiful. Walk it forward here. And walk it back. Beautiful. One more time. Walk it forward. Plant this foot down, this left foot down. Hug in through the lower belly on your inhale. Hands lift if they would like to. Shoulder blades drop down the back. Sit into the hips here. Full breath. Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale. Lion's breath, our favorite for this class. Pull the shoulder blades together. Big inhale. Exhale, sink it down. Beautiful. One more. Awesome. Hands come out to the side in a T. Nice big breath. Try to keep your hips where they are. Just twist the torso over to one side. Bring it back through center over to the opposite side. Little bit of a balance here too. Bring it all the way back to center. Nice big inhale, lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Press up through the back foot. Nice in your high lunge. And then little teeter-totter forward and back. Bending both of the knees. Beautiful. Press off of the back foot. Step it forward. Nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. Wag the tail, bend the knees. Head is nice and heavy. Full breath. Come all the way back to center. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Fingertips come down to the mat. Step way back with your left foot. Awesome. So you're in your high lunge here. Nice big inhale. Exhale, knee drops down nice and gently to the mat. Your front knee is right over the ankle. Nice big inhale. Exhale, see if you can drop the hips just a little bit more. And then start to walk it back to your half split. Front toes lift if they would like to. Still a little of a bend in this knee, even though we're stretching the back of the leg. And walk it forward. Walk it back. Only going as far as feels good for you always, please. Beautiful. When you sit into that front knee, on your inhale, hands lift. Beautiful. Sink it in, shoulders relax. Couple more of those lion's breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, cactus arms. Really stick the tongue out here. One more. Beautiful. Hands come down. Nice big inhale. Bring them up. And I guess we'll do a twist on this side too. Hands come out to the side. Sometimes I forget right in the middle. So twist it over towards the right. Big full breath. Beautiful. Back through center with control. Bring it over to the opposite side. Beautiful. Bring it all the way up. Nice big inhale. Lift. Exhale. Hands come down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Press up through your high lunge. Teeter-totter forward and back a couple times. And then press off to come forward into a half fold. Bend the knees, wag the tail. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Generous bend in the knees. You'll roll yourself up. Arms are heavy, head is heavy. Keep it slow. Massaging all those inner organs. Ooh. Shoulders roll up and back. Full deep breath. Ride that wave of the energy. One more here. Beautiful. On your inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward fold. Got just 15 more minutes here. If you were unsure, nice big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Find another wag of the tail. Ha. Ha. Beautiful. Come all the way back to center. Step it back with both feet. Maybe find a downward dog here. Pedal the feet a little bit. If downward dog isn't feeling like your jam today, we're going to nice and slowly make our way all the way into child's pose. So you can go there first if you'd like. Everyone else, nice and slowly. Knees come apart. Nice wide spread knees. Big toes come together. Send the hips back towards the heels. You can place the forehead on the mat. If not, then you can stack fists on top of each other, stack the hands on top of each other so the forehead has a place to rest. And notice if you can just surrender here, softening your body in with your breath. Relaxing the shoulders, letting the hips relax as much as they can and would like to. Big, deep breaths, nice long exhales. Beautiful, nice and gently. In the next few breaths, you'll start to transition onto your back. Doesn't need to be quickly. Obviously, I'm not even moving yet. But do it so lovingly to yourself. Taking your time to find some gratitude in just the fact that you can be gentle with you in this moment. Oh, that feels good. Knees can come over the chest. Find a little rock, side to side. Big deep breaths. Make your way all the way back to center. Feet are going to come down to the mat here. Nice and long in the lower back. So lower back should be pressed down, nice and long through the head or the back of the neck here. Your right foot is going to cross over, or your right ankle will go across your left knee. You can let the knee open up a little bit here. Right toes will point up towards the ceiling just to protect the muscles around the knee. Nice full breath. So this might be your hip opener today. If so, stay right here. If it feels good, opening this right hip. If you'd like to go a little bit further, lifting the left foot off of the floor, you can thread the needle, hold behind the left thigh. Maybe the left toes want to come up towards the ceiling. That's wonderful as well. Nice big breath. Ah. Maybe some letting go breaths, maybe some ha breaths. Ha. Feel free to make funny faces. Maybe stretch the jaw a little bit, scrunch and stretch the face. Notice with your breath where you can soften in. Sometimes the hips really want to hold on when we stretch them. See if you can get the hip muscles to really release a little bit here. Beautiful. Roll around that ankle up there, whether it's bent or even if it's on the floor, you can lift and lower the heel, lift the toes. If your foot is lifted, your left foot is lifted, bring it all the way down to the mat. Uncross the right ankle from the knee. And then find a little windshield wiper side to side. Hands can be on the body, hands can rest to the sides. Beautiful. Make your way all the way back to center. Right foot stays standing here. Left ankle across the left knee. Toes point up towards the ceiling. This might be your hip opener. Take a nice big inhale. Full exhale. Pull if you would like to lift the right foot off the ground, you can hold behind the thigh if you'd like to. Maybe the right foot lifts up towards the ceiling. Totally up to you. Full breath. Notice where you can soften. Maybe the shoulders want to relax a little bit more. Maybe you're wiggling out the jaw. Maybe you're just finding those nice long exhales. Notice where you can feel a little grateful and gratitude for your body, for all of the wonderful work that you've already done and put into this practice. Maybe you're finding gratitude for your breath right now, helping you to soften in. Take one more breath here. Start to lower that right foot if it's lifted. And you can uncross the ankle here. Walk the feet a little bit wider. Find a little windshield wiper side to side. And if there's any other movement that you'd like before you come into a relaxation, you're welcome to take a moment for that movement. If you would like to leave your knees bent, if your lower back is feeling a little crunchy or achy today, you can leave your knees bent. Maybe walk the feet a little further apart. Let the knees fall in on each other. Maybe there's a pillow you'd like to put underneath your knees. Find a position that feels good for the moment. It can be anything. If you like, if you feel better sitting, you can sit. Wherever you're landing here, whatever position you've landed into, maybe it's on your side, maybe it's on your back, on your belly. Take a moment to think of 3 things, one thing even, that you're grateful for just in this moment. Maybe it's happening in your whole life. Maybe it just happened on your mat. Invite in those big letting go breaths too. The nice big inhales through the nose. Exhale out the mouth with a sigh. Inviting the body to soften in. Let the hips sink down. Legs release all the way to the toes. Shoulders spread wide. Arms heavy. Let the jaw release so the teeth part in the back. Soften the skin around the eyes and the forehead. Let go of any effort with the breath. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretch somewhere that would feel really good. Uh, Start to pull your knees, bend your knees, pull your knees into your chest, whatever feels good. Roll over to your right side, pausing there for a moment. And then using your top arm, nice and slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes closed or low for the moment. And start to invite back that full deep inhale, full exhale, all the way down to the belly. Let the breath grow over the next few breaths. As you make your way into the rest of your day, you might choose to bring our intention with you or pieces of our intention. Noticing where you can ride the wave. Maybe find some gratitude for the things that are around you, for the things that you have and are abundant. Maybe there's another intention that you'd like to bring. Maybe you'd like to leave everything here. Let's take a full breath together. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring the palms together at your heart center. You can offer yourself a namaste, honoring the light and the wonderfulness that is you. Namaste. And then namaste to you. I hope that you have a wonderful day. My headphones just died. So, or are about to die, I suppose. Um, if you need this practice in the future, it will be here for you. I love you all. Sending lots of good health to you, and be safe, be healthy. Please let me know if you have questions, and we're going to be doing this again. So I will let you know. Stay with me if you'd like the page, follow the page, whatever. But I'll be posting it too when we do it in the future. Okay. Namaste. Love you all. Thank you.